Hello, hello, and welcome, or should I say, ho, 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 Christmas cousins. I'm Cousin Chad.
And I'm Cousin Seth.
Oh, Cousin Seth is here. Cousin Seth. For those of you who are new to the show, I'm Cousin Chad. As you heard, that's Cousin Seth. We started the Christmas Cousins podcast because I found out that my dear Cousin Seth was not fully enjoying the seasons and the holidays. I love them. I go all in with the pumpkin stuff, with the Christmas stuff, everything. And he was like not doing any of it. So I said, let's take a journey. I'm going to lead you through it, Seth, show you all the fun stuff. Let's see how it goes. Might be great, might be bad. We've had highs, we've had lows. We're now entering your second full fall season. Tonight, we're going to go over the fall movie previews, your second time around, which is exciting. And you're, I think, eagerly awaiting the new release of the pumpkin spice latte, Seth. Tell us, are you? And Seth is muted, which is just a fantastic start to the show.
Yes.
I love it. Couldn't have scripted that.
I don't know how long I've been there. Hey, quite the intro for myself.
That's your best opening yet, Seth.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, no, that was one I was excited to have. It was coming back. I know it's a staple of theirs, and many people have had it probably several times. But that was one of the ones we tried last year, and I enjoyed.
It was your first time ever trying it last year, correct?
That's it. Yep. Very first time.
Wow. And so as of right now, which we're recording this on August 20th, Tuesday, I'm not seeing an official release date. Some places are saying it could be as early as this Thursday, the 22nd. Others are saying it'll be the next week, the 27th, which I think Duncan said. So it's expected to be released, I guess, the menu on August 22nd. That's the latest I'm seeing. So if it is, Seth, are you committing to a breaking news taste test? Not the Duncan versus Starbucks. We'll do that when Duncan's out. Are you committed to a breaking news taste test, Seth?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh.
As soon as it's available. I think the Starbucks closest to me opens at like 5 or 6.
Oh, really?
Did you know, I'm
committed.
an early riser, so you
Yes,
are as
you
well.
are.
So, but
So
you're
I
an
know
hour
you have,
ahead. So,
that's right.
go affect
So,
things.
well, you have a busy day running all your empires. Are you planning on doing a breaking news first thing in the morning? We'll launch it same day that morning if it's released on Thursday.
If anything, this last season and so on has taught me about prioritizing. So
Yes.
I feel like I can do that when the day comes. And if it is just kind of like, hey, you know what today is, I'm prepared. So I put that many things in place. That's how much this has impacted my life.
Wow.
You never thought it would happen.
I didn't, because last year, this time, if I was like, Seth, we're getting up at 6 a.m., tasting it, recording an episode, and airing it live that day, you would have been like, new phone, who dis?
Exactly. Exactly. Like,
But now you're committing live on air, Seth.
Yes. I know it's a big one. It's a big commitment.
I'm excited. That's going to be fun.
At least the earliest one near me in the central time zone. So
okay, earliest, right. And we'll just release it right after. So that could be within 48 hours. Oh, this is so exciting. Now this was not planned. This is exciting stuff, Seth. Now, okay, I will be calling you. If you don't answer, I'll be calling everyone else in the family to get a hold of you.
I feel like you're calling or trying to get the contact number for the Starbucks near me. I see little shades and glimmers going across your face. I'm like, oh, he's putting in the address right now.
Totally Googling Starbucks and then your area.
Starbucks
and trying to see what the hours are. Exactly. And it's funny. All I typed in was, I typed in STA and Google automatically filled in Starbucks near Cousin Seth. So I guess a lot of other people are checking that as well. So it says closes. There's one on West Dundee. 4:30 a.m. it opens. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Bobby Bagpipes, let's cheer it. Let's do it. Love it.
Wait, in West Dundee? Oh, no, you know where it is. Wait, are you saying in the city of West Dundee?
No, I'm saying on the road.
West Dundee, okay.
That should be, I'm not giving away your exact location. Yeah. So I'm not even saying towns. But I believe that that should be very close to you.
Yes, you do know where one of my main residences. So
yes,
that,
you're right.
That would be the closest one, I believe.
Nice. Well, it says it's a couple miles away, but 1.5 miles of that is just your driveway. So it's
Yeah,
actually very close to you.
yeah, yeah. I might have
Okay.
one on premises. I have no idea. I'll have to
you,
check.
have, you have no idea. Yeah. I love it. This guy. This is going to be exciting. Oh,
Yes.
doggy. Early Thursday. Love it. Okay. So, anyway, but we digress, Seth, as we often do, because
Yes.
today we are here to talk about the new Hallmark Fall into Love lineup for 2024. So, again, this time last year, so now you're the seasonal sophomore. Last year, you were the festive freshman. You, when I was like, do you want to watch the Hallmark fall movies? What was your first thought?
Um, I really didn't have much. I mean, I many thoughts. Um, yeah, it's I don't know that I was like I guess I was indifferent. It did seem a little odd. I'm like, oh, that's something you do with a partner or a significant other. Like, why does cousin Chad want to do that with me? Virtually. It's like there's other ways we could connect, but
Right.
it's
That's right.
yeah.
Oh, you make me giggle, Seth.
But,
So actually, your exact response is I go, Seth, want to watch the Hallmark fall movies and review them? You go, what the is that? I don't even
that's
know what
it.
those words. You were like,
What are you talking about?
right, what are you talking about? And I
So
kind of had
confused.
explained to you. You had not really seen, you'd seen a couple Hallmark fall or Christmas movies, half watched them, but never a fall movie, certainly.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't know how much of it, if I ever say completed them or watched them, that I actually took in. I was like, yeah, because I have just recently learned. Well, I knew I kind of did it, but I didn't realize how bad it was. I talk a lot through movies and shows,
Right.
sometimes to other people's dismay.
That is a thing you do. You talk through movies, right?
Yes. And it's just, or it's no one could be there. It could just be myself. I do it. I talk. I yell at the TV. So when I went to Graceland multiple times, I heard that Elvis had a room and he would shoot at the TV. So I guess he didn't like the programming or whatever. Back then, it was
Right.
kind of limited programming.
Right,
I was like,
true.
it doesn't sound terrible. I mean,
You could see
Anyway,
that happening, Seth. If you instead of just yelling at the TV, you could see actually just shooting
it's
the TV.
spiraling out of control. Yeah, yes, just really losing it. But
Yeah. What show would this be? This sounds really.
no idea.
There you go. There's Seth. What shooting at the TV, and then it breaking. There it is. By the way, Seth, there's another one if you're up a little
Yes.
later by Aptacassac Creek that's open at 5 a.m. Starbucks. So you've got some options there.
That one is close as well.
Nice. Okay. Good. Good.
Anyway, so yeah, I really didn't think much of it. I had seen Hallmark movies. I knew that Hallmark and Lifetime, they stuck in me because I had done those aforementioned things with a partner, significant other, and watched them. And they're never terrible.
Right.
It wasn't until we started watching them, or you got me watching them on a more regular basis, that I did really realize how formulaic they are. And
Yes.
a lot of it is one size fits all. And it was just, which isn't terrible. I mean, just kind of work in those confines doesn't really be bad.
Well, there were some you really liked. There were some you really enjoyed, and one of them was a fall one, Seth. One was 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1 ghost. You remember, right?
Absolutely.
You did like that one.
Absolutely.
Well, ghost one this year again. So when I saw that, I was excited for you, and I did, of course, before the episode started, send you the article that we're going to review, and then right when we did our little pre-production meeting, I said, Seth, did you peruse the article? To which you said, "Oh no!" I love it. I love it. You can't do wrong with me. If you read it, I'd be like, "Cool, you're prepared." You don't read it, I'm like, even better, because we're going to get fresh eyes for our seasonal sophomore right now. This is going to be great. So, are you ready, Seth, to go through the lineup? They have 6 all new original Fall into Love movies. I'm getting my information from parade.com, an article by KL Connie Wang from August 2nd. So we're a little behind here. I just saw this. I had no idea it was out. So here's where we're starting. Ready? And you tell me what you're thinking. So this is the season of sweater weather, ghost stories, PSLs as we're discussing. 6 new movies. You tell me what you think looks good, doesn't sound good. or you're not interested at all. The first one is coming as early as September 7th. So we're talking 2.5 weeks already. That's it, something like that. So
Yeah,
it's
that's
called
crazy.
His and Hers. So Lacey Chabert, who's like, the queen of Hallmark, and Brennan Elliott. You've seen him in the movie where the lady was like the home shopping host, and she was like had terminal cancer or whatever. I believe
Yes.
he was the guy that was in that. Yes.
Very uplifting
So,
movie.
yes, exactly. So married couple Dana and Mark are high-powered lawyers at two separate New York City firms. They soon find themselves on opposing sides of a messy divorce between two reality stars, Sammy and Brett. When both clients are unable to compromise, Dana and Mark are headed for a courtroom showdown that results in tensions infiltrating their otherwise happy household. This is what they're kicking off fall with? I don't even understand what I just read.
Yeah. I don't know where the fall part works. It's just like that's when everything in the divorce is finalized.
Right? The fall of a marriage, the fall of the House of Usher. Like, what is going
Yeah.
on here? This is weird. Seth,
Yeah.
is this a rip it or a skip it for you? Because this does not, I don't know.
I
This is
don't
not
know.
folly.
Yeah. Hold on, get my eyes on that thing again. Not that my reading comprehension skills are any better.
Well, so
Yeah.
two attorneys at New York law firms, they're handling divorce between reality stars, and they have a courtroom showdown. I don't see how this is folly at all. I don't see how this is even a love rom-com. So for me, that's a big no. I don't even know what
Yeah.
that is. That's like non-seasonal at all. That's a bit of a disappointment for a star, especially with Lacey Chabert. I don't know. If you watch this and it's good, write us at Christmas Cousins Pod on Instagram, christmascousinspod@gmail.com. By the way, if you're on Spotify, subscribe. If it's Apple, iTunes, subscribe, leave a rating, a review, please. That would help other people find us and learn the joys that is Cousin Seth. But all right, let's move on from that one,
Lucky
Seth.
them.
We've got 5 more. Yeah, lucky them. There's 5 more to go. The
Okay.
Heiress and the Handyman. Now, you know both of these actors. I'm a fan of both. Jodie Sweetin and Corey Sevier. Do you know who Jodie Sweetin is? We did one of
from
the
Full
movies,
House.
I think, last year. Yes, right. The younger sister. And
Yes.
Corey Sevier, we've done a number of his movies as well. The one where they went through all those Christmas road trips. It might have been called Christmas Road Trip. He was the star in that one.
Okay.
Remember they had to take detours into all these towns. They kept running into like a Santa. It was like
the broken down Santa. Not he was emotionally and physically broken down. Like his truck was broken down.
yes, exactly. Yes,
that was the one. Okay.
Yes, The Road
That
to Christmas
Santa-
or something. Yeah,
That Santa appeared in other Hallmark movies, and I say I don't want to go on record as saying this, but I guess I am. This is kind of a record of sorts. I believe he might be the same Santa, and I'll have to look into it in the movie that I'm in, the Mario
really?
Lopez movie. Yeah, I always forget the title. On so many.
Wow, I know. Well, Seth, the fact that you know that, you put those together, and you're starring in a movie coming up this season. Amazing.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Isn't that amazing?
I think we're all going to come to find out that they're nowhere near the same person. They're just both dressed up like an older version of Santa. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Right.
No big.
You are probably the only person who goes in under a year from not knowing anything about the world of Christmas to being in Christmas movies and having your own podcast. What a I mean, you're like a rocket, Seth.
Right, I like to do things full force.
Yeah, you're a shooting star waiting to explode or whatever that song goes. You're Mr. Fahrenheit. That's what we're going to call you. Anyway, the Heiress.
My life is a Katy Perry song.
Right.
Many have likened it to that.
So Jodie Sweetin, I'm a fan of her movies. She has some excellent Hallmark movies you haven't seen yet. One with Andrew Walker where they do a candy cane factory. I watch that one every year. Love it. She did the follow-up to Christmas Under Wraps where she goes back to Garland, Alaska.
Okay.
I like that one. A lot of people didn't, but I like that one. So anyway, after losing. So right now, this is Saturday, September 14th. I'm already in. I like both these leads. I like that it's the Heiress and the Handyman. I like that he's wearing flannel in the picture. There's a leaf randomly tied around the thing in the picture. So I know it's folly. This is a good time. So
it's over the weekend. It's on early. He'll be in bed by 9:30.
exactly right. Be ready to go. So after losing her fortune, June, an heiress, moves to a rural farm where she mistakes her handsome neighbor Bart. They could have gone with a different name for the handyman. Bart and June form a friendship and work together to reclaim her family's fall legacy, taking on apple pies and the livestock parade. As they prepare for state fair domination, they learn a lot about each other's lives. Wow.
Okay.
Okay. Seth, I hear the crunchy leaves in that description.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The apple pie and livestock parade. I might not wander over the livestock part, but I will definitely go for the apple pies.
I wish
said that
instead
many
of
times in my life.
Right. Well, the livestock they could get rid of and do like cider or like donuts or something. I don't know why we're involving livestock.
Yeah.
And it's interesting phrasing as they prepare for state fair domination. It sounds okay. So interesting.
So that makes sense. That makes sense. Being from a part of the country where there are state fairs, this is Illinois State Fair, but around these parts, more notably, is like the Wisconsin State Fair, which is gigantic.
Is that closer to you than the Illinois one?
No. But this one, the Wisconsin one, is huge, and I guess it's got some world recognition. I'm not say world. Yeah, I don't know. It goes that.
It could. Far. It could. I don't know.
I think it's got. Yeah, I guess more known. Who knows? But yeah, they have livestock there, and so
that's a thing. That's
it's
a thing
falling
that they
in line with the season. So yeah, it's appealing to us Midwesterners.
Now, the Illinois State Fair is next year, August 7th through the 17th, 2025. So they must have just finished it this year.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Did you go?
I did not.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. The car exploded.
That's why I couldn't get there.
That's right. Get there. Yeah.
She was on scene. She saw it all.
That's right. That's right. That's right. The car exploded. I love that clip. Okay, so what are you thinking about this one, Seth? I already told you, for me, I'm all in, 100% in. I'm so in.
I am as well.
Wow. Okay. Wow. All right.
Another thing I'll be clearing the schedule for.
Wow. Tell Mrs. X September 14th. It is on. It's on. What do you think, audience?
Oh, that's perfect. That's 2 days after the big concert. So.
Yes, that concert sounds fun.
I'm bringing her over to my world.
Now, one of the last 2 episodes ago, we announced, or maybe it was last one, we announced you were going to be at a brewery at a certain time. And I understand you had about 24 people go there and just to meet you. That must have been wild for Mrs. X to see your star power in person. How was that, Seth?
Yeah, I think she was a little surprised. At first, it started off as a little lark, and she's like, "Oh, whatever." Right. And I don't know. I was joking about it. I'm like, "Yeah, who's going?" And next thing you know,
all of a sudden,
yeah, like, oh my gosh,
it was crazy. I understood they had to like lock the doors, and people were like trying to get in. It was like people getting injured, jumping through windows to get
flying off the big entryway. Absolutely.
Yeah, it was wild. But anyway, we digress, Seth. So we'll announce where you're going to be at the concert. You let me know when we're announcing that, so people have time to plan. And hopefully you can get together with, I know you were trying to have a beer with Bob from the Festive Foreign Film Fans podcast. We haven't gotten that together yet, but we will work that out. We will. You know what to do. You know what to do. Okay, next one, number 3, falling together. I think there's a little pun there, Seth.
Yeah. Let's see.
I like a good pun. I was reading a Steinbeck book earlier today, Travels with Charlie, and he's one of America's great writers. And I love a good pun, but it seems like low hanging fruit. And he said his dog saw a bear, got scared. That night was twitching and breathing heavily while he slept, and clearly he was having a night bear. That was Steinbeck with a pun joke. I was like, okay, maybe it's a higher form of word usage than we think if Steinbeck's doing it. It was just this morning. Yeah. I told my daughter that. She's like, it's still a bad joke. I'm like, it's John Steinbeck.
Come on.
Yeah. Anyway, night bear. I actually chuckled aloud as I was reading and having my morning tea. Anyway, and then I ate my morning tea.
Well, yeah,
Seth. Yes, I ate
are you
it.
drinking it or ingesting it? And bite.
It was so good.
Not
That's
gel.
right. Next time you're out, you're tasting it live on air. It's going to be great.
I thought I was doing one last with the episode we did with Faltopia or Mia.
Oh yeah,
Faltopia.
yeah. Not next time you're out. Maybe next time on air we'll do it. That'd be fun with the Starbucks PSL. Maybe you have to grab some tea. Ask them for spent leaves.
Can I have your dump in of tea leaves? Like there's coffee in there, but like I guess I'll just sift it out.
And any espresso grinds you're not using, Cousin Chad will probably like me to chew on those as well. Like you're dipping. That'll be fun. Yeah, it'll probably upset your tummy. There you go. All better. Okay, so falling together, September 21st. So we're getting very close to the season, everything. So this is with Ashley Williams, who I'm a big fan. She's been in some great stuff, and Paul Campbell. Mm-hmm. Natalie just relocated to Pittsburgh for work. Pittsburgh, near the Christmas aficionados' hometown.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be fun. Cheers to that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. Okay. He's going to be. It would have been cool if they filmed it there and he got on the movie like you did, by the way. By you.
That would be cool.
Make some calls to your agent. So anyway, while exploring her surroundings in her new town, she comes across the perfect opportunity for involvement and joins the Walk to End Alzheimer's as a volunteer. Meanwhile, at home, her effort to bring the building residents together as a community have fallen flat. And Mark, the prickly super, advises her to leave well enough alone. As the two spend time together, while Natalie continues her quest to win over her neighbors, she and Mark become close. A spark begins to grow. Just when it looks like building harmony has been restored, things unravel, disheartened. Natalie focuses her time and energy on the walk, which just may be the path to healing and happily ever after. My goodness, that was a long way. Wow. Seth, what the just happened with that description? I got lost. I couldn't even make it through the description, let alone the movie.
Yeah, I was just kind of thinking about Pittsburgh. I was like, Joe lives there. I'm like, I've never been to Pittsburgh. I wonder what that's like.
We should drive out there and watch it with him. Other than that, this one's a pass for me. I couldn't even get through the description. It sounded like 5 movies in one, Seth. What was going on?
Yeah, it really does. Yeah, I will pass as well.
So far, we're 4 movies in. We've got 2 watches, 2 passes. Who knows? It may be that weekend and you want to watch it, but from now. Okay, next one. Yeah. The Real West. Kimberly Sustad, James Denton, Lucas Bryant. A family vacation to a working ranch introduces Professor Rebecca to Jake West. Rebecca is a widowed mom of 2, and Jake is a cowboy who never settled down. Sounds like you, Seth, until maybe recently. The only complication is that Jake's not exactly the available type. That's it. That's our whole description here. Okay. So working ranch, the Real West, a cowboy who never settled down. Seth, I'm not sure about this one yet. Sway me either way. What are you thinking?
Oh, I like a Western. We just watched the one with Kevin Costner the other night. It was great.
Oh, you did that movie, the Kevin Costner movie?
This is not this is one I think from like the early 90s or something.
Oh, okay.
It was it just kind of had it on. I was falling asleep to it. It was really good though. But and
sometimes it's whatever's available at Blockbuster when you go, Like
yeah, pretty much. I have the one remaining Blockbuster. Yeah, but no, there's settle down. Okay, I mean, there's nothing connected to autumn, fall, anything.
Right. I mean, no, it's not.
The picture. Let's see. Is there?
He's taking this very seriously, audience.
Well, I'm trying to. I can't tell.
But nothing happens.
I'm trying to figure out if the picture. It doesn't really matter. I mean, well, maybe it does, but the picture below it is.
No, that's not them. That's different.
That's for the next one. Okay. Yes. All right. So yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't know. My powers of persuasion are lost on this one.
You can't even persuade yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
It sounds like it's a no.
Yeah.
I'll go with a no too on this one.
I'm not going to Hallmark to watch a Western or any sort of. I mean,
right. We are getting close to the onslaught of all the Christmas movies. So it's like if you're taking a weekend off in September, it's okay because it's on soon after. So like a month later, we're getting close.
I guess you could take it, but I would definitely say their organization of these is off. Like to lead in with the what was it? His and hers,
the divorce law one. That was weird. Yeah.
Yeah. But then I guess there's a thinking that if you bury him in the back, then people are like, those were dogs.
Right.
Like, I'm not gonna, it doesn't transition nicely into the next season. So.
The fall. You're right. Well, if you want to talk transition, Seth, here's a good one. I believe is this the last one? Because the title alone. I'm in. Oh, there's two good ones coming up. Wait, there's three more. Wait.
Is there?
I don't know. There's a few more. Okay, here we go.
Here
we go. This one, the title alone, I'm like, oh, doggy. Autumn at Apple Hill. Based on the book by Angie Ellington, newly divorced Elise is renovating an inn that she inherited from her grandparents when Luke, CFO of a major hotel chain, arrives in town. She does her best to scare him off, but Luke just might be the best person to help her restore the inn at Apple Hill to its former glory. Oh my gosh. I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm running.
Yeah, it hits everything. They're going to the inn at Apple Hill. I mean, you know what it is. You know what it's going to be decorated with. You know what's going to be around.
Yes.
Apples, spice stuff.
Yeah, Hills. By the way, Mia, who was our guest last week, sent a link to Dunkin'. Did you see this? Now has a spiked pumpkin spiced cold brew, like alcoholic beverage. Dunkin'
No kidding.
Okay. Look it up. I think it's called Dunkin' Spiked or Pumpkin Spiked or something. We've got to try that. That sounds like a lot of fun. Maybe during our pumpkin beer tasting, we'll all grab one. That would be like a commonality. That'd be fun, right?
Absolutely.
So thank you, Mia. That's Mia at Faltopia, our guest last week, and she followed up and sent me that, and that sounded good. But anyway, this one, it's a home run. October 5th. It's really fall. It's Halloween month. It's October. I just said that. It's an inn. He helps her restore it. There's apples. There's hills. Oh, my God. Yes. This is it. I'm most excited probably for this one. Yes. Now we're getting close to Halloween, and we have
my dad's
haunted
birthday
one.
too. Look at that.
October 5th?
Yeah.
Look at that. How old are you
Was
going
it
to
the
be
15th?
this year?
Hold on. Let me double check.
Whatever. How old are you going to be? 79?
No.
No? You have no
77?
idea. Okay. Could be. 77? Okay.
Yeah.
One of them. Okay. Fine. You have time to find out when his birthday is and how old he'll be. Have you met this man?
Oh, that guy. Never mind. October. Never mind. Wrong person.
Okay. Next one is a haunted one, Seth. So I know last year the haunted one was really good. Actually, we both liked it. I'll give you a little scary sound here. Amateur ghost hunters Jane and Brian are looking forward to their upcoming wedding at a famously haunted inn until their plans are disrupted by an unexpected poltergeist, Angelique, a ghost in an 18th century wedding dress, who mistakes Brian for her long dead fiance. How could you miss it? I'll tell you right away. I'm in just because that sounds so bonkers. How could we miss it?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Or
Those are some of the best ones.
Yeah. Excuse me, are you my long dead fiance? Shay.
Of course, baby. It's been forever.
What a pickup line. Oh my gosh. Okay, so anyway, that's interesting-ish, right?
Yeah. No, I like it. We'll see what the others hold, but I mean, it's in the appropriate month, and it's in the appropriate a couple weeks leading up to Halloween. So.
Now, there is another one. This one sounds interesting. It is with Amy Garcia and Paul Campbell. You remember Paul Campbell? He was the curmudgeonly author in that one that we saw Christmas. I forget the name of it, but you remember he was like the author who was like angry. I don't know. We reviewed it.
Well, he's the same one. He's in Falling Together. This one that's coming out on September 21st. This guy's all over the place.
He's also one of the 3 wise men and a baby, Seth. Yeah,
My
he's in
God.
that as well. Wow. Okay. So you're right. He's a busy boy. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Sorry.
here he is. The cases of Mystery Lane, Death is Listening. The cases are back. So I guess they've had something before. I'm not familiar with the cases. As Birdie and Alden Case's relationship strengthens, they discover a mutual interest in true crime. When their favorite podcaster is found dead, it is up to the cases to listen to the clues and solve the murder. I was out until I read about their favorite podcaster being found dead. Seth, should we be worried about you?
We might have to take it as a cautionary tale.
Everyone's favorite podcaster, Cousin Seth. Wow. Okay, September 13th at 9 p.m. I was not in, but I'm interested with the podcast angle. Okay. Still not 100% in, but I guess I'll see September 13th. Oh, because that's on Hallmark Mystery Channel. The others are on the Hallmark Channel. So, it's Friday the 13th. That's what that is. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
Generally, those you hide under your bed all day, correct, Seth? Until it's the 14th?
Yes. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
No. Teeth chattering. Okay. So what is your verdict on this, the last one, before we wrap it up?
Case of Mystery Lane. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So that was non-committal.
I don't know. Maybe it's a little too soon for like scary movies and stuff like that. Not that I'm a big scary movie person, but the other ones seem kind of right in line. Like Haunted Wedding. Like, we're leading up to Halloween, but this, I don't know.
Right. So October 13th would be better for you than September 13th.
Yes.
Understood. I'm with you there. I'm not loving it. The favorite podcaster angle might make me check it out and report back to you if it's any good. So that's it. But we've covered it, which Seth means the next time we do a preview, will be. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, sorry. There's one more at the bottom.
Yes, that says Hannah Swenson Mystery. That's like an ongoing series.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, so I don't even know anything about it. So I was just skipping that one because I don't know. I'm sure people love it. It's been on for a while, but I don't know about it. It's not even an option. I wasn't even going to see if you're watching that because I'm not. Unless someone writes in and tells us they're really good, maybe we'll have to cover it and watch it. I don't know, but I was like, this seemed like an extra one to me. So
I was just saw it. Like, okay.
Yeah.
So
we could try though. Seth, the next one is Christmas. The Christmas movies.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is.
Last year they announced the Christmas movies. I think it was like September 20 something. So we're only like a month out to getting all the full list. Now there are leaks online where you can get a lot of the movies already, but that's not fun. I want the official. No. I'll wait. I want the official announcement.
Absolutely. But you can watch some crappy, grainy version. It's just
yeah.
We want the good stuff on the day when everyone else is watching it.
Exactly. See, Seth, that's why you're the fan favorite right there. A man of the people, a billionaire man of the people. So, Seth, that's it. We've covered it. We have some we're going to watch, some we wouldn't watch if you paid us, and some that may surprise us. They may be better than we thought, worse than we thought. I'm excited for it. You're excited for it. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Check us out at Christmas Cousins Pod at Instagram and Facebook, christmascousinspod@gmail.com. Check out Cousin Seth on the Forbes 500 list, and we will see you soon. We'll see them soon, right, Seth? Maybe with a PSL in hand.
Yeah. You never know where you're catching you just wandering around the city of Chicago.
Oh, that would be great. Send pictures if you see Seth, everybody. Thank you. We will see you soon.
Hey, everybody.